The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Hello everyone, this is David Marquez and welcome to this week's edition of Championship Wrestling presented by the Arena Theater. Coming on in right here, he's the best, Scorpio Sky. And pal, this may be it, I understand.
You know, it's been a long road, but we are here now. And Andy Brown, I couldn't choose a better opponent. He is one of the best. But when the history books are written, they will say Scorpio Sky was the best.
I say you're the best, one of the best I've ever worked with. I love this guy, and I can't wait for you guys to see him later on in the main event right here on Championship Wrestling. Get ready, Houston!
Contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 196 pounds, Dan Joseph.
Getting set for action on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, former tag team champion, my former broadcast partner, Dan Joseph. And we've been joined on commentary by Ty Matthews.
Kendall, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Sir, I just want to say thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you here.
Andrew,
I admire your work.
I appreciate your time here. Hi there, Dan. Dan, I'm just trying to help you. You see, this is what Dan Joseph, he's so easily riled up. He's so angry. And all I'm doing is just trying to help him. Well, I'm trying to motivate him.
Can you blame him after the things you said about him and his family?
Look, sometimes you need to go to great lengths to motivate people when you know they're capable of greatness.
And introducing his opponent, from Antelope Valley, weighing in at 191 pounds, Ray Rosas.
Here we see Ray Rosas, and again, we've been joined by the first progenitor of hyper-optimism, Ty Matthews. I'd love to get your psychological read on Rosas, but that might be a story for another day. Why are you trying to get under the skin, and what are you trying to accomplish with goading Dan Joseph back into the ring?
Wait a minute, Kennedy, wait a minute. Let me ask a question, because you're obviously biased. Sir, I'd like to know, how are you exactly going to help Dan Joseph tonight?
Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. Nobody's trying to goad anyone. Nobody's trying to get under anyone's skin. All I'm trying to do is motivate Dan to be what I know he can be.
Sounds reasonable to me.
We've been in the ring before. We have had wars before. When he was part of Pack 3, when I was with Watts, we had absolute wars in there. And then what? He becomes a commentator? He just sits here watching everyone?
Well, excuse me.
I mean, I'm just saying, not to disparage your line of work, but look at the man. He is a warrior. But what he's doing, he can do so much better. That's all I'm trying to do here.
Well, Dan Joseph loves this great sport. You know as well as I do, he was taken out of in-ring competition with a knee injury. So he stayed around the sport, and he obviously kept himself in phenomenal shape. Now, you said that he's a shell of his former self. When you take a look at the condition of Dan Joseph, how can you make such a statement?
Nobody is disputing the fact that he is in fantastic physical shape. Okay, nobody is disputing that. But look at that. He's slapping hands, he's shaking hands, he's kissing babies. Nobody needs to be doing that. He needs to be focusing. He needs to be winning championships here.
You know, Mr. Matthews, I got to tell you, I totally agree with your synopsis of this situation. And honestly, Dan Joseph is an incredible athlete, but let's be honest, he'd need twice the brains to qualify as a half-wit. He needs your help and motivation.
Oh, Andrew, there's that wit. There's that wit. I appreciate that. See, we could use a wit like that on the side of hyper-optimism.
Oh, boy. You hear that, Kennelly? You jealous?
I hear you. Great. I think I'm getting teamed up on here. You know what, though? His time in the commentary booth, it was allowed him to study and watch a lot of action, think strategy, plan for his return to the ring, but he's going to have all that in there with the wily veteran, Ray Rosas, who's had a real change in attitude as of late as well. Big swing slam there by Dan Joseph. He certainly Didn't lose a step or any of his power. Looking great so far.
And he's going to need to use all of that knowledge and all of that study time, all of those hours that he put in behind this table if he ever wants to get in the ring across from my warrior, Dickie Mayer.
Absolutely. Dan Joseph, you know what? He is not what he needs to be without your help. And we all see it. We all see it. And honestly, Ray Rosas has been in a bad way lately, too. He's been in a little bit of a funk. And if Dan Joseph can't put him away with his lack of motivation, there's something wrong. Obviously, he needs your help in there.
Well, Ray Rosas has been really be in a funk after that. Think of all the blood rushing to the head. Did you see how long Dan Joseph had Ray Rosas up in the launch position for that suplex? I just want to know what inspired you to start this whole thing with Dan Joseph, to help him, as you say.
That's exactly what it is. I'm helping him. I'm trying to grow my following. I can't spread the word of hyper-optimism with only one follower. I need to proselytize. I need to spread my message across Hollywood, across Arizona, everyone that I can find. And I found a moldable piece of clay in Dan Joseph. I thought about our history together, about the wars that we had together. That's what I'm trying to get at here.
Guys, no remorse here in the offense of Ray Rosas going right after that knee that has been compromised for quite some time. That's the knee that was injured and took Dan Joseph out of active competition. So Ray Rosas proving that he will try and win by any means necessary, and that knee will be put to the test here.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to talk about molding a piece of clay. Look what Ray Rosas is doing right now to the legs of Dan Joseph. Obviously getting the advantage. And the fact that Ty Matthews is out here right now does not help Dan Joseph's psyche, I'll tell you that.
And it's that distractibility. If he was with me, if he followed the path, the way to wellness, he wouldn't be so easily distracted. He'd be able to concentrate and focus on putting Ray Rosas away.
Nice counter elbow there by Dan Joseph. See if he's got some spring in that knee.
Dan.
He does. Beautiful flying clothesline.
That's what I like to see, Dan.
Did you see Dan look right at Ty Matthews when he did that? He's like, you know what? This one's for you. You know, he might be coming around after all.
Are you out of your mind? You watching the same monitor? Of course, he's got to keep one eye on Ty Matthews.
You see, that's how powerful of a motivator I am. I'm a motivating force, even if he thinks I'm a foe.
Absolutely. Don't mind Kennelly. I'm sure you're going to go far one day. I just hope to God you stay there.
Oh.
That knee caught the rope, caught the apron. And that knee of Dan Joseph has been on the dissection pan in the last few minutes of this matchup. But some spring there into the German suplex. Nice agility, but a sacrifice play there by Dan Joseph.
A beautiful suplex, a man after my own heart. Cover him, Dan.
He does, almost gets the victory. So let me ask you this. If you want to help Dan Joseph so much, why did you and Dickie Mayer toss him from the red carpet rumble?
Once again, it's a motivating tactic. See, everything is means to an end, just like right now. Dan, I know you can be better. I know you can be better than this. Focus.
No, you distracted him.
See, this is what I'm talking about right here.
Inside cradle now by Dan Joseph. What a counter. Only a count of two. Dan Joseph had him in the launch position, was trying to put him away.
This was a test. He took his eye off the ball, and this is what happens.
You cannot make an omelet without breaking eggs, I think is what you're trying to say.
It's tough love.
Listen to the screams of pain here by Dan Joseph. He has no choice but to tap that knee. It's not 100% yet.
Your winner, Ray Rosas.
Dan Joseph loses by submission, and you know what, Ty Matthews? I think it's mostly your fault.
You know what? I think I've proved my point. That's what I think.
Absolutely, sir. It's been a pleasure having you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Give me a break. We'll be back.
Okay, gang, welcome back to Championship Wrestling, presented by the Arena Theater. Standing by here with not only the NWA World's Tag Team Champion, he's also the World's Television Champion of the United Wrestling Network. This is Royce Isaac. Now, you have a big match coming up. Tell the people what you think.
What I think it's going to be more of the same. You and me have gone to war many times, Bateman, but at the end of the day, I'm a TV champion, I'm a World Tag Champion, and I'm a cut above, and you can put a $sign on that.
All right, very confident man. There he goes. Dual championships up next here on Championship Wrestling, presented by the Arena Theater.
Are you paying too much for your health insurance? Just this year, the United States Tax Cuts and Jobs Act became official, and health insurance laws have changed. If you have Obamacare, are uninsured, or struggling to afford your current health insurance, this could impact you. Call the number on your screen right now to find out how. It's free. New affordable health insurance as well as dental coverage is now available with low copays and deductibles and guaranteed coverage. Top quality health coverage at the lowest prices anywhere. The Affordable Health Insurance Hotline is now accepting calls. Call today. It's free. You may have insufficient coverage or may be significantly overpaying and not even realize it. If you're uninsured or unable to pay for health coverage, make this important call now. It's free. Find out if you qualify for health care, dental coverage, and more. That can start immediately. Get all the benefits that you're eligible for. Call 1-800-485-8914. That's 1-800-485-8914.
We are the dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-604-0483. That's 1-800-604-0483.
Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? Then call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms that we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity.
Call 800-590-9403.
And as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report from Sentinel Security Life Insurance Company. Both absolutely free for calling
800-590-9403.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Television Championship. Introducing first the challenger from the Rhodes End, weighing in at 200 pounds. Here's the main man, Bateman!
Getting set for championship action for the television title. Bateman, the main man, looking to regain a lost possession, looking to once again become United Television Champion.
Odds are against him, no doubt about it, though. Think about this. Isaac is still mad for that amount of disrespect that he showed the upper class a few weeks ago. He hasn't forgotten it. He's going to take his aggression out on Bateman tonight.
Introducing the champion from the Mile High City, weighing in at 244 pounds. He's the captain of Jamie Iovine's upper class. One half of the NWA World Tag Team Champions and the defending United Television Champion, Royce Isaacs.
Royce Isaacs dripping with gold. He's one half of the NWA World Tag Team Champions, but it's that United Television title that will be on the line in this high-profile title matchup. A main event anywhere, and we're getting to it right now, not having to wait. Heated rivalry between champion and challenger.
Absolutely a heated rivalry, but think about this. This is the personification of upper class. Look at all that gold right now. That is what Bateman aspires to be. And look at how mad Bateman is in the corner. He's sitting there looking, why can't I be the champion? Well, tonight's your chance, big shot. Go ahead and try to take it. But I guarantee you this, Isaacs will not let you go out so easy.
Bateman may hail from the Rhodes End, but it might be the end of the road for the title reign of Royce Isaacs. What a history these two have. Going back a while at Coastline Clash, Bateman cashed in the TP3 Cup that he had won in the tournament, became the television champion, would lose the title to Scorpio Sky. Royce Isaacs won the title triple threat match at the Red Carpet Rumble, and now back to one-on-one action between champion and challenger.
You know, Bateman had the opportunity to make friends of Jamie Iovine and Royce Isaacs, and he's spitting that opportunity's face. And look at the aggression right now with Isaacs. He understands that he needs to make sure that he sets an example of Bateman, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Well, Isaacs knows firsthand just how dangerous Bateman is. Bateman holds numerous victories over Isaacs.
That's because he's a nutcase. He's an absolute nut. He doesn't feel pain. You know what they say, no brain, no pain.
Before losing the title to Scorpio Sky, right before that, Bateman had defended the gold in a hellacious rematch from Coastline Clash with Royce Isaacs. But now it's Isaacs in the driver's seat as the champion. But I got to ask you, you talk about, mental acumen of Bateman or lack thereof. I happen to disagree. I think, he's a master of playing the mental mind games. We noticed that Royce Isaacs came out with the NWA World Tag Team title as well. Is he a man distracted, divided? Does he have his full attention on this television title matchup with Bateman? And if not, that's got to be very dangerous.
Isaacs comes out with as much as possible to have one clear message in mind. This is the personification of what you need to be. This is who you need to be tonight. And that gets into the head of Bateman, regardless of how psychotic he is.
We talk about no pain. Bateman standing right up after that quick power slam by the champion, Royce Isaacs. So Bateman seeming impervious to pain in the early going. Big shot. Bateman gets that body moving, uses his entire body as a weapon, and Isaacs finding that out the hard way. Side Russian leg sweep right into that turnbuckle.
Only a madman would go to great lengths to snap somebody's neck like that in front of the turnbuckle. That looked like it hurt. And I'll never understand the idea behind Bateman's popularity. I don't understand why all these people cheer for this man. He's obviously unstable and scary. Why would you even allow someone like this to compete in a professional sport? Is beyond me.
Isaacs is unstable right now after taking these repeated shots to the head. The turnbuckle to the back of the head. Shot he couldn't see coming. Now a flying pinpoint precision knee by Bateman. The challenger in firm control and well on his way, in my estimation at the moment. This could be a rout. Looking to put him away and win the title, not yet.
I'll tell you something I've noticed about Bateman, especially tonight. He's becoming just a little bit more methodical, a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more hands-on, and that might be a game changer in Bateman's favor. However, it could work against him too. He might be going to the well one too many times.
Oh, looking for the hush money. Countered, went for it too early. Well scouted there by Bateman. Again, these two know each other so well. Bateman countered the attempt at the hush money and caught him with a big shot. Oh, he might be looking for that death from above. We might be seconds away from championship. Oh, you kidding me? Iovine pulls him to the outside.
Well, wait, whoa.
Where are they going? Heading for the hills.
Wait a minute.
The count is on here. It's up to 5 now.
I'll tell you this, I never seen Isaacs run scared from anybody. Are you serious?
I mean, they sprinted out of here. It's up to 9 now. Count at 10 and this thing is over.
Here is your winner by countout, Bateman. However, still United Television Champion, Royce Isaacs.
What do you make of Bateman's strategy there? He didn't go after the champion. He stayed in, elected to take the count-out victory. He can't win the title that way, but I guess it would secure a future title opportunity. Your thoughts, Andrew?
You go after the man aggressively so much throughout the night, and then the man, I'm flabbergasted right now why Royce Isaacs would just go out there and run away. What is going through the head of Isaacs right now?
Don't know to make of it. We will be back with more right after this.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling, presented by the Arena Theater. Standing by here with Halston Body. Now, Halston, what are you and Heather going to be into this week?
Oh, staying as flawless and gorgeous as ever, darling.
Well, come knock on his door, and we'll get you back ringside right after this.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now.
We are the dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-604-0483. That's 1-800-604-0483.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. Attention all military and family of a member of the U.S. military. You had the courage to enlist, keeping your family and mine safe. but the earplugs you were issued were defective. The Department of Justice announced that 3M has agreed to pay $9.1 million to the United States military. Where is your compensation? Who's protecting you? At the Rely On Group, we understand your sacrifice. There's limited time to file a claim on your behalf. So call the Rely On Group right now. If you or a loved one was an active military member anytime between 2002 to the present day, were issued earplugs, and have suffered partial or full hearing loss or tinnitus, we can help. Call the Rely On Group at 800-923-3715. That's 800-923-3715. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Rely On Group, not attorney spokesperson. Cases randomly assigned to participating law firms.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Gentleman Jervis and Sweet Robin Shaw, the Friendship Farm.
Friendship Farm making their way to the ring for tag team competition. They're going to be in there with some nefarious competition in Vermin. Sweet Robin Shaw, Gentleman Jervis. Impossible to be in a bad mood when these two come out.
No, I don't know. I think they're putting me in one right about now.
Now you're always in a bad mood.
I just got to sit next to you all day.
You notice that the ring ropes are pink. Of course, October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Dustin Starr out of Memphis has been elected as a candidate for the Real Men Wear Pink campaign. Help him body slam cancer. Go to championshipwrestlingmemphis.com for all the information on how you can donate and body slam cancer.
And introducing their opponents, the team of Johnny Yuma and Kevin Martinson, Vermin!
Vermin set for tag team action. There you get a good look at the Pied Piper, Johnny Yuma, along with Kevin Martinson. You know, they've done plenty over the years to anger everybody here. The administration, the fans, the performers of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. And there you see that classic Vermin pose. But most recently, getting involved in a United Tag Team title match between the Soul Burners and Double Platinum.
Yeah, Vermin has been no short of absolutely a lot of surprises, and that's what they did. Honestly, Vermin, they understand how to play mind games with their opponents, and that's what they're doing. Even now, look at the look of face on Shaw and Jervis. They understand just how much of an uphill battle they have ahead of them.
The old adage that Vermin will inherit the earth. Well, in the height of their dominance here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, they inherited a lot of championship gold, inherited a whole lot of victims that they put out, and it's going to be Johnny Yuma starting off with Gentleman Jervis. I don't think you're going to see any gentleman-like tactics from Yuma, that's for certain.
No, absolutely not. Yuma is nasty. He's gross. He understands how to take advantage of his opponent. What is this disrespect now, what you're talking about, you putting the hat on? Come on, guy. Why is it not backwards? He's not a catcher.
I don't think I would put that hat on my head, quite frankly. You don't know where that thing's been. Look at this double team. Talk about the Friendship Farm. Met a big Friendship freight train there. Robin Shaw with the shoulder block. Yuma goes to the eyes, makes the tag to Kevin Martinson. Not to be confused with BHK of the Rock Nest Monsters. Still don't know what to make of all of that.
I love every time Vermin is in the ring, you have to mention the Rock Nest Monsters. Rock Nest Monsters have been packing. What does it matter? They're not here, and Vermin is.
Well, Vermin took over when the Rock Nest Monsters were away on Saurian 2 for 4 Earth years. Yes, easy for me to say. Still trying to figure it all out.
Look at the size of Robin Shaw.
Oh my gosh! Well, getting a good look at it right now is Kevin Martinson. All that weight down could secure the cover. And where are the Rock Nest Monsters ever since besting the Reno Scum in a steel cage at the Red Carpet Rumble? You know, we haven't seen much of them since.
Well, I got you. Right now, they're probably revolving around Robin Shaw's orbit. There's no other place they could possibly be.
The gravitational pull of that would be immense. They'd have to have some serious rocket boosters in the Saurian 2. Leg kick now by Kevin Martinson, who can attack you from all angles. Oh, he's going to get caught here. Sweet Robin Shaw up to the task, but sound strategy there, Andrew, taking out the wheels of the big guy.
Absolutely. You know what? And honestly, I don't even think Martinson is even trying to hit Shaw. He's just kind of kicking everywhere. It just so happens that Shaw happens to be every single place that he kicks. I bet when this man was in school, he sat next to everybody.
Picking apart the knee of Robin Shaw. Of course, yes. Shaw has to carry all that body weight around. And
yes, absolutely. All that body weight, because that is no part Shaw's fault for having all that body weight. Taking out one of the many knees of Shaw is Martinson right now. Now Yuma going after him, kicking him right in the knee pad where he hides 4 or 5 Snickers bars, no doubt about it.
Would that constitute a foreign object?
Not with Shaw. Nothing is foreign in the man.
Herculean effort here by Yuma just to put that knee on the dissection pan. Continues to go to work. Just takes the big man down. And Yuma is just, he's like a buzzard. He'll just pick a carcass clean when he gets you on the canvas.
And he will taunt you the whole way. That's why I love this man. That's why I love this team. Look at them. They're not playing around. They're there to get in the heads and pin their opponents, and that's what they're going to do tonight.
Well, this is no laughing place right now for Robin Shaw. Gets taken down again, and all of the effectiveness, the power game of the big man has been taken out.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you take, again now, you take out a big man's legs, he ain't got much where to go. You know he's not going to be able to do handstands in there and carry around that body weight. So once his knees goes, then you can call that the end for him.
Can Martinson execute this attempted sharpshooter on somebody with the size of Shaw? The answer is no. Martinson kicked all the way to the outside. And we'll see if the big man can inch his way towards his corner. He's going the wrong way at the moment. Attempting clipping the knee, nobody home there. Wow, what a counter by Shaw. Heads up move.
Well, that's not fair. Some butter obviously slipped out of Shaw's trunks, and he slipped on the butter and went onto the outside. That's not fair. That is a foreign object penalty.
Hey, it worked for him. Shaw makes the tag. Here comes Gentleman Jervis. He's fresh. And Jervis has been in countless battles here, championship wrestling from Hollywood. He'll need to use his veteran wares in there with the likes of the Pied Piper, Johnny Yuma. Spear by Jervis.
And Jervis is one happy puppy, but he forgot who's behind him. Here he comes.
Keeping the offense rolling. Where's Jervis going? Oh, Yuma's looking for that. He's going to hit him with that pipe, the Pied Piper.
There it is. Get him.
Going to clean his clock.
What?
Double platinum out here. Oh, hey, there's a little Pied Piper action. Why don't you lead Vermin right out of here? Vermin stuck their nose where it didn't belong in that matchup. Now a splash. A whole lot of moving parts, but Yuma's not going to be moving after that. Now Gentleman Jervis, bunny, hop, stomp, cover. Friendship Farm wins.
Here are your winners, the Friendship Farm.
Friendship Farm gets the win in incredible fashion. We'll be back right after this.
All right, wrestling fans, John Roberts here with Heather Monroe and Halston Body, and something seems different here. Are you guys okay?
We're fine. We're fine.
We're obviously fine, John. Everything's fine. Anybody that's saying that nothing's fine is lying. So I don't know who's lying here.
Liars.
But stop lying.
Well, Miss Monroe, does your current mood have something to do with the fact that you fell short of claiming the NWA Women's Championship for a second time?
Really? You're gonna bring that up as if Allison Kay didn't cheat, like blatantly, like obviously she cheated, and I should have won, and whoever's saying differently is lying. Stop lying. Stop.
Well,
it's fine.
Miss Monroe, the scuttlebutt around the locker room is that you can't win the big one. Is there any truth to that statement?
What? Hey, John, can you read? What does that say?
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you? I could. Ah! What? No! 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 No!
No! Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. Call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers from leading financial firm J.D. Milberg. That's right, free. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we're about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known truths we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. And it's free.
Call 800-715-6903.
As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched numerous products and summarized rates and benefits of annuities, all from Sentinel Security Life Insurance Company.
Call 800-715-6903. That's 800-715-6903.
Call now.
Attention current and future Medicare recipients. If you have recently enrolled in Medicare, or if you will enroll in Original Medicare within the next few months, you may be eligible to get extra benefits such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage included in your plan. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan with hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage combined together in a single plan that may include extra benefits such as hearing, dental, and vision for one affordable payment, or in some cases a $0 monthly plan premium regardless of your income. Medicare Enroll America will help you shop plans to find affordable prices and the right coverage for you, even if you're already enrolled in Original Medicare. Are you eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan and possibly a $0 monthly premium, regardless of pre-existing conditions?
Call 1-800-274-0105. To speak with a licensed insurance agent now, call 1-800-274-0105.
We are the dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-604-0483. That's 1-800-604-0483.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling, the Houston edition. They say that everything's bigger in Texas, but nothing's as big as the biggest man in professional wrestling. Houston, you have 2 things going for you right now. You have Peter Avalon on your television screens, and you have the Houston Astros in the World Series. So I want to go ahead and give a preemptive congratulations to the Washington, D.C. Nationals on a World Series win. Houston, I'm done here. Someone take this microphone, please.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater.
Jordan Clearwater, the Golden Boy, looks to be fired up as he's got some personal issues with the opposition in this one-on-one matchup.
Yeah, personal issues, it doesn't even begin to describe it. With all the stuff that's going on in the back of his head right now, you got to figure, his hot streak might be coming cold, and he might be losing his focus in there, and he's prone to make mistakes. Let's not forget about that.
And introducing his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Ty Matthews from Santa Monica, California, weighing in at 199 pounds, Dickie Mayer.
Well, at least if Ty Matthews is down at ringside, he's not up here in the commentary position as he was earlier, distracting Dan Joseph, leading to Dan Joseph being on the losing end of things against Ray Rosas.
You know what I like about you, Kennelly? Oh, you couldn't think of a damn thing either. You know what? Honestly, I miss Mr. Matthews up here. He had some great insights. He was a good company to have around. You're like a constant kick to the shin. And you're like an ambulance. All you do is whine.
At least I'm consistent. One-on-one matchup. A lot of history here between these two. Ty Matthews and Dickie Mayer oftentimes tried to get the jump on Jordan Clearwater. That led to the friendship and tutelage of Jordan Clearwater under the learning tree of Ray Rosas before Ray Rosas turned his back on the youngster, and it's really shaken the confidence of Clearwater as of late.
Absolutely. Like I said, his hot streak is becoming cold. His focus is drowning. It's getting blurry, and you got to figure that's going to work severely against him. Not to mention the fact that you have Ty Matthews on the outside right now and getting in everybody's head he possibly can, because that man is a brilliant, brilliant mind.
Hate to admit it, but that's an excellent point. Not that he has a brilliant mind, but that he's a potential X factor in a matchup. You always have to have a head on a swivel when you got Ty Matthews on the outside, and you better be focused if you're in there with Dickie Mayer, because he is a very dangerous opponent. Spent a lot of time perfecting his craft over in Japan. He's studied over in China as well. Great striker, great grappler, very dangerous. Nice counter back elbow there by Clearwater. And some history as well between these two, Andrew. In the red carpet rumble, it was Matthews and Dickie Mayer throwing Clearwater out.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's got to be still lingering in his head, too. And think about this, is that Mayer is completely the opposite of Clearwater.
Actually, I take that back. It was Ray Rosas that threw him out. Well, he's got a lot of enemies right now.
Think about this, is Ray Rosas is still, after over a month now, is still in the head of Clearwater. And that just shows the lack of intelligence and the lack of fortitude by Clearwater right now, because he's letting old news become his new reality.
Now we see some of that striking ability, that Japanese strong style, if you will, that Dickie Mayer perfected in the dojos of Japan. Into the cover now, count it 2.
The complete opposite of Clearwater, like I stated earlier. He is not a golden boy. He's not pretty. He doesn't high-five the fans. This man wants to go in there and get the job done. He is nasty. He is a machine, and there is never a chink in his armor. He is focused, and he is ready.
Well, we talked about the striking ability of Dickie Mayer. Don't sleep on Jordan Clearwater. Good look at the kisser there of Ty Matthews. Clearwater with that Midas touch, big boot, can put you to sleep in a hurry as well. Two big strikers going at it.
Absolutely. Clearwater already making several mistakes. Putting his neck out there on the outside when the referee's back was turned obviously did not look good for him. Ty Matthews understands where his people are going to be, and he understands the routes he needs to take advantage of people, and you don't want a man that dangerous being so close to you.
Snap Mayer takedown there by Dickie Mayer, who continues to punish Jordan Clearwater. You know, and I think back to Ray Rosas turning on this youngster. I think Rosas at the time was getting jealous. Rosas himself had a lengthy losing streak. Jordan Clearwater started to win some matches, and I think it was just too much for Rosas to handle.
Maybe you don't have a good memory, but I'm going to jog it for you real quick. Do you remember when Ray Rosas was going to take his boots off and walk out of this business? What happened? Clearwater said, "Oh, I need you. The fans need you." Clearwater took that moment and made it all about him. No wonder Rosas knocked some sense into him. Do you really think that Rosas was getting jealous? No. He said, "Who are you to tell me what to do?"
Clearwater didn't make it about himself. If he wanted, he could have just said, "Hey, thanks for teaching me, and I'll take your teaching and move on." He didn't want to see the end of the in-ring career of Ray Rosas. Maybe he'd second guess it now.
He's a ham. He loves attention, and that's going to get him in a lot of trouble one day, because he loves way too much to entertain these fans rather than win matches. But you know what? Dickie Mayer is not buying any of it. He's going to put him away tonight.
Fans are entertained right now by the Golden Boys, soundly behind the youngster. You saw that big Hangman's neck breaker out of the corner after Dickie Mayer was hung out to dry, going for that kick. And Clearwater taking advantage ever since and really starts to string together the offense. Looking good.
Yeah, Clearwater now trying to take some advantage of Mayer in a very rare occurrence of the fact that that
cover now after that neck snap, might say he executed it perfectly.
Well, okay, I don't know about all that. I'll tell you this, Kennelly, you're about as smart as you are good looking, and that's not a compliment. You know what? Clearwater is taking advantage of, yes, and he got a few lucky strikes, but you know what? The sun even shines on a dog's butt on a couple days.
Going for the cover, the counter to the Midas touch, looking for that big knee strike. Both guys shooting the heavy artillery, but they are shooting blanks so far. Not that time. Knee strike driving Clearwater through the mat, and Dickie Mayer gets the Duke.
Here is your winner, Dickie Mayer.
Dickie Mayer, a follower of hyper optimism, gets a big win under the tutelage of Ty Matthews. Mower coming your way. Coming up, main event time. The final championship wrestling from Hollywood matchup for the best. Scorpio Sky. Don't go anywhere.
We are the dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-604-0483. That's 1-800-604-0483.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. Attention all military and family of a member of the U.S. military. You had the courage to enlist, keeping your family and mine safe. But the earplugs you were issued were defective. The Department of Justice announced that 3M has agreed to pay $9.1 million to the United States military. Where is your compensation? Who's protecting you? At the Rely On Group, we understand your sacrifice. There's limited time to file a claim on your behalf. So call the Rely On Group right now. If you or a loved one was an active military member anytime between 2002 to the present day, were issued earplugs, and have suffered partial or full hearing loss or tinnitus, we can help. Call the Rely On Group at 800-923-3715. That's 800-923-3715. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Rely On Group, not attorney spokesperson. Cases randomly assigned to participating law firms.
Kathy Campanelli here. I was actually sent on behalf of Nico Marquez, who wanted me to catch a word with Jamie Iovine and Royce Isaacs. Jamie, I was actually hoping I could get a word with you and Royce. Is he around?
Well, I guess you can have a word since you're currently in the way, but no, Royce isn't around, and frankly, it's not your concern or anybody else in this locker room's concern where Royce Isaacs is right now. All you have to know is he's not in the building. Now, if you'll excuse me, Kathy.
Well, Nico Marquez actually expressed his frustrations over how that TV title match ended. He said he was upset that his TV champion just ran away after all that the Marquez family has done for you and for Royce.
All the things the Marquez family has done for me and Royce, right? Let's not forget that me and Royce put this company back on the map, but that doesn't matter. I've made it very clear, Kathy, that me and Royce don't owe this company anything. Now, excuse me, I have to...
Well, Nico said that in order to ensure that that doesn't happen again, he informed me that in 3 weeks' time, Royce will defend his TV title against Bateman in a bull rope match.
A bull rope match, Kathy? Really? When I signed Royce to my firm, I very clearly looked over his contract and did not see one clause that said anything about any Southern hooky nonsense. A bull rope match. Okay, we'll see if that happens.
We'll have more updates on that match next week, but stay tuned. Your main event is next.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Avocado Heights, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, Uptown Andy Brown.
It is main event time, and they don't get much bigger than this. Uptown Andy Brown gets to face, in essence, a dream opponent in a championship from Hollywood dream match. And it's going to be one time only.
Yeah, what a main event we have tonight. The very last match of Scorpio Sky. And who better to see him off than Uptown Andy Brown?
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of Big Bear, California, weighing in at 202 pounds. The best, Scorpio Sky!
Scorpio Sky has got big things in his future, and deservingly so. But a glorious history here on this program as he's getting ready to crank it one more time.
That's right, a lot of big things in the future of Scorpio Sky, and I, for one, would like to join everybody with saying good riddance. Goodbye to Scorpio Sky. Have fun where you're going. Hollywood will miss you.
Great reception for Scorpio Sky, who's graced this program for over 8 years. 8 years, that's a whole lot of high elevation training in Big Bear, California. Whole lot of big matchups as well, and right at home in the main event, I think of countless battles against the likes of Willie Mack over the television title. Scorpio Sky, the first ever United television title holder, the only man to hold the title 5 times. Used to battle Scrap Iron Adam Pearce for the 10 pounds of gold. A best-of-7 series against Austin Aries, countless moments. And he's gonna give us one more in the main event, taking on former Heritage champion and red carpet rumble winner in the past as well. Uptown Andy Brown, 2 well-matched competitors, 2 great strikers. This is going to be special.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have any qualms of saying I don't necessarily like the likes of Uptown Andy Brown or Scorpio Sky, but you cannot take anything away from their passion and dedication to this company, to these people. They're going to leave absolutely everything in the ring tonight.
Really a kind of a mirror match. Just so much velocity in their striking. They have high impact as well. Uptown Andy Brown with the COD concussion on delivery. Scorpio Sky with the ace of spades. Both competitors can put you away in a hurry, and for that matter, it's going to be a bit of a feeling out process because they're so explosive, you don't want to make that pivotal first mistake.
Absolutely. That first mistake will be critical. Whoever makes that first mistake causing the other to capitalize will dictate whether or not that person's going to win. And honestly, the stakes are something that neither one of these people can afford. Scorpio Sky has a lot to prove tonight, going out to doing a lot of big ventures in his life. But at the same time, what if Andy Brown could take that from Scorpio Sky?
Scorpio Sky would love to go into that new venture with some momentum, with one more big main event win on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Working over the arm. Nice counter there by Uptown Andy Brown. Jockeying for position, caught into a spine buster. Beautiful takedown by Scorpio Sky, thinking sharpshooter perhaps. Nullified there by Uptown Andy Brown.
Yeah, absolutely. And Scorpio Sky is very smart to go for that sharpshooter at that point that Andy Brown gets caught. Maybe put him away a little bit earlier, at least wear him down to the best of his ability. Unfortunately, Andy Brown saw it coming, countered that Scorpio Sky, and now right back into control.
Looking for the package pile driver, both guys, and now looking for the ace of spades, now looking for the COD. Everybody trying to hit their heavy artillery in the opening minutes. And both escape.
Listen to this crowd right now. Listen to the reaction these two are getting from the crowd. That is called respect, and these two have earned it. I have no qualms about saying that.
Scorpio Sky gets that single leg pick, trying to take Andy Brown to the outside. Andy Brown very dangerous from this position. You see the cartwheel. Scorpio Sky well scouted there, heads back inside to counter the kick attempt that would have been coming, and Scorpio Sky scores with some educated feet of himself. Double stomp. Big shot there by Scorpio Sky. First big meaningful strike of the fight, and this will be a fight.
Absolutely, this will be a fight. It'll be a knockdown, brawl-out match. And you got to figure that not only will these two have the mentality of taking each other out in the most vicious way possible, but you have to be technical when doing it, because both of these people understand that they have to make sure that they capitalize on mistakes, and neither one of them can afford to make one.
Scorpio Sky, as I mentioned, the first man to hold the United Television Championship, won it in a tournament over SoCal Crazy, would have legendary matches with the likes of Willie Mack for that title. So many great moments, and another great main event matchup to cap it all off. Scorpio Sky in control right now, trying to keep Andy Brown down and in a horizontal position because Andy Brown's so devastating on his feet.
Absolutely. Both men are actually devastating on their feet for that matter. But think about this. Scorpio Sky, who's mostly a very fast, energetic wrestler. Think about what he's doing right now. He's being a little bit slower. He's being a little bit more careful. He's understanding that Andy Brown is going to be looking for him to make some sort of a slip, some sort of a mistake. And Scorpio Sky is not going to give him that advantage.
Scorpio Sky off that second rope, pinpoint elbow, excellently executed into the cover. Hooks a leg, only a count of two.
Only a count of two. You're not going to get a 3 count that early, but Scorpio Sky might even know that.
Scorpio Sky in total control right now at the moment. This huge main event continues after this.
Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. Call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers from leading financial firm J.D. Milberg. That's right, free. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we're about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known truths we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. And it's free.
Call 800-715-6903.
As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched numerous products and summarized rates and benefits of annuities, all from Sentinel Security Life Insurance Company.
Call 800-715-6903. That's 800-715-6903.
Call now.
Looks like you're not sleeping well.
How did you know? Hey, Megan!
Hey! You're that guy!
The My Pillow guy!
That's right, and I'm here to help you get the best sleep of your lives. Just like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. I had tried every pillow out there and none of them worked. That's why I invented My Pillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck aligned. My Pillow will hold its shape all night long, regardless of your sleep position, for the best sleep of your life.
Call or go to mypillow.com. Use the promo code and save over 50% with Mike's 4-pack. You'll get 2 My Pillow premiums and 2 Go Anywhere pillows. It's one of his best offers ever.
You're sleeping better.
Much better.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you would.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Welcome back to our huge main event. Former champions collide in Scorpio Sky's curtain call at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. We take a look back at some of the action from the break. Beautiful drop kick by Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky throws those drop kicks like machetes in there, and he's very, very light on his feet, which makes him all the more dangerous.
Scorpio Sky really, I think, has Uptown Andy Brown well scouted here. He knows that Andy Brown's biggest strengths are his striking, getting that big body moving, and his high impact, that COD or package pile driver, all comes from a standing position. Scorpio Sky's got an MMA background. He might have the edge in ground game in this matchup, Andrew.
Absolutely, and what is he doing? He's trying to wear down the key body points in which Andy Brown uses the most. Look at those strikes, look at those elbows. Andy Brown is a striker. That's the kind of skill that he uses, and the more he takes that out, the better chance it is for Sky.
Big discus shot and spine buster. On delivery, Scorpio Sky, whether it was luck or instincts, gets to the outside, and that will not enable Andy Brown to immediately capitalize.
Absolutely not, but Andy Brown has no intention of capitalizing other than going outside the ring.
Suicide dive to the outside. Andy Brown trying to keep that full court press.
Absolutely. Andy Brown staying on top of Scorpio Sky, and listen to the crowd now. They are behind Andy Brown. Andy Brown perhaps going for another one here now.
Looking to double up. Oh, he got caught, went to the well one too many times.
And what happens when you go to the well one too many times? You drown. And that's what happened, Andy Brown. You made a mistake. You were foolish, and now you are the one on the opposite side. And that's not a good position for you to be in, especially with a man like Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky is a thinking man's wrestler. Got caught by one suicide dive, countered the second, taking over control in this matchup. Was looking for something coming outside in, countered by Uptown Andy Brown, who counters upstairs with a kick. He's got Scorpio Sky rocked. That opens the door for the package pile driver. Now into a backslide, back and forth. Seesaw matchup in our main event. Oh, look at this, Tiger Bomb.
That might
Tiger
be
Bomb,
it.
is that gonna do it? No, not yet. Wow. Andy Brown, the former Heritage champion. He lost that title. He had to defend it in the red carpet rumble that was put with the odds against him. Can you imagine how valuable a victory against the best, against Scorpio Sky, would be for him?
Absolutely. You got to figure this. Scorpio Sky definitely wants to go out with a win, but Andy Brown perhaps has a little bit more motivation. Can you imagine being the man to put Scorpio Sky down? Amazing accolade. And this might be it.
Oh, now cover the other way, counter back the other way. Incredible counter wrestling back and forth. Scorpio Sky momentarily was looking for the ace of spades. The Scorpio deathlock here. He's got it cinched in. Another one of his primary weapons. Is he going to leave on his own terms? Is he going to leave a victor in the main event? He's got Andy Brown in deep trouble.
Andy Brown is inches away from that rope. All he has to do is grab it, and Andy Brown still has a fighting chance here. But Scorpio Sky needs to bring him back to the middle, and that's exactly what he's doing. Now more pressure on the lower back of Andy Brown.
Andy Brown doesn't want to submit in such a huge, high-profile match. The eyes of the wrestling world are on wherever Scorpio Sky is. Andy Brown knows this and gets to the ropes. That took a lot of tenacity.
Scorpio Sky almost didn't break that hold. Can you imagine what would have happened if Scorpio Sky got disqualified? That's how important this match is to him. He wants to make sure he takes every single opportunity to wear down his opponent to put him away in the end.
That tells me Scorpio Sky knows just how dangerous his opponent is. Wants to take that spring out of his legs for this reason. It didn't work. The COD, concussion on delivery, and now the 1-2-3 on the way. Scorpio Sky has enough left to kick out at 2 3/4. Superman punch to a grounded opponent. Oh my gosh, how close was that? Huge, huge opportunity for Uptown Andy Brown to put it away. Came razor close.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of Andy Brown right now. He can't believe it. He can't believe himself. And he knows damn well he has so much riding on this next few moments. This is what we're talking about when we say main event. These two, the personification of wrestling right here tonight, you are seeing the best that we have to offer.
Gotta imagine the eyes of Scorpio Sky glazed over. There it is, ace of spades. Incredible counter from behind. No! Playing spoiler, Andy Brown. Scorpio Sky almost put him away. How many times in over 8 years has Scorpio Sky finished his opponent with that ace of spades? Boy, both of these guys are running high on adrenaline. This match means so much to each.
Absolutely. Both men are giving every single thing they possibly can to the other, and they're both kicking out of it. They are both making sure they maintain just a few more seconds of precious time in that match, and they both understand just how important those few seconds are.
This thing could turn in to a striking war. And who do you take in that? Who gets the advantage in that? That is even odds for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to figure this too. Andy Brown has had his arm nearly torn out of the socket for the entire match. So his strikes are definitely a little bit less powerful than they could be, but still taking advantage of Scorpio Sky right now.
Probably hard to get that base too after being in that Scorpio deathlock, but he's finding a way. Again, adrenaline can do wonders. Flying knee, discus clothesline turns him inside out. Andy Brown has an answer for everything, it seems.
Andy Brown now stalking his prey. He's looking to put this one away. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Look at his face.
That might be a shot. He's out. He's rocked. Scorpio Sky. Package pile driver. Is that going to do it? There's two. He got him.
Unbelievable.
Here is your winner, Uptown Andy Brown.
This thing was a shootout. It was a sprint from the opening bell. Everybody, both Scorpio Sky and Andy Brown, shooting with their heavy artillery, and in the end, it was Andy Brown. We take a look back at the action, rolling through into the COD. Caught him. Scorpio Sky came so close. Scorpio Sky hit the ace of spades, but in the end, it came down. Package pile driver, and he packaged up Scorpio Sky to ship him out the door. What a win by Andy Brown. We take you back now inside the Ocean View Pavilion after this breathtaking main event. Bittersweet, of course, for Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky taking in the cheers from the Ocean View Pavilion crowd as he has for over 8 years in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. He gave us another classic. And there you see it. That's class. Sportsmanship personified. That's what Championship Wrestling from Hollywood's all about. That's what Scorpio Sky is all about. Best of luck to him. And what a win by Andy Brown. Unbelievable.
Okay, gang, that's all the show we have. That's all we have here at Championship Wrestling, presented by the Arena Theater. I'm David Marquez. Join us next week, right here, same time, same channel. Good night, everyone.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.